Hey there friends, how's it going? I am MisterBo and we have the second batch of DLC cars dropped into Hot Wheels Unleashed. 4 brand new cars, including a very requested car in the form of Deora II. We also have the Blanka car from Street Fighter, Wonder Woman, as well as Leonardo from the TMNT. We're going to be taking a look at these cars, we're going to be upgrading most of them to Legendary, and I'll be letting you know my thoughts and opinions on whether they are viable in races. So let's dive into the base stats and the legendary stats for these cars. So the Deora II's base stats are 2 speed, 3 braking, 3 acceleration, 1 handling and a boost bar. You can see the rare stats there if we were to upgrade it, but if we move over to the legendary stats, we can see it comes with 4 speed, 6 braking, 4 acceleration, 1 handling and 3 boost charges. We then move on to the Blanka car and we have 1 speed, 5 braking power, 2 acceleration, 2 handling and a boost bar. When upgraded to rare, it gets 2 speed, 6 braking power, 3 acceleration, 2 handling and 5 boosts, and then upgrading it to legendary, which I haven't done, gets you 1 extra on acceleration. We then have the Wonder Woman car and this comes with 3 speed, 1 braking, 3 acceleration, 5 handling and 3 boosts. You can see the rare stats on screen now, and then if we were to upgrade this to legendary, it would gain max 6 speed, 2 braking, 6 acceleration, 5 handling and 2 boosts, which are pretty good stats from the look of it. And then the final car we have is the Leonardo car. Its base stats are 3 speed, 2 braking, 4 acceleration and 5 handling with 4 boosts. Upgrading this to rare, you can see it gives it 3 boosts, increases the speed and the acceleration a bit, and then upgrading it to legendary gives it 5 speed, 4 braking, 5 acceleration, 5 handling, but changes those boost charges to a boost bar. And again, those look like pretty decent stats, but how do all these cars actually fare when you take them onto the track? Well, let's go to my good old testing round of Crossroads in time attack, and what we're aiming to do here is to beat my best lap of 33 seconds, which I managed to get with the Superman car, which was part of the last DLC drop. Let's start off with Deora II. This car is good. A lot of people have wanted this car, but the one letdown with this car is its handling. Only having 1 handling means you're either going to be crashing into the side of the track, or you're going to need to be braking and making sure you're going into that corner extremely early. This is where this vehicle loses a ton of time and where most people are probably going to be overtaking you. It is definitely viable, it's not the worst car in the game, but it's certainly not the best car either. If you have been waiting for this car, it is maybe your favorite Hot Wheels, this is one of the few Hot Wheels cars that I do actually have somewhere around, then I do recommend getting it. You're just going to be putting in a little bit more work to try and get those wins, especially in an online race. You can see here from the footage, I was certainly struggling trying to get around some of these turns. We then have the Blanka car, and to be honest, it's the same story as the M Bison. These bigger cars, they just aren't worth it. If it's a car you like the look of and you just want to have some fun driving around, sure, go for it, but you're not going to be winning any races unless the people you're up against are maybe AFK, then you might win, but this certainly isn't going to win you races against other people who are trying. And then we come to the 2 interesting choices. Let's go first for the Wonder Woman car. This car is great, but I think the lack of braking means this car drifts a little bit too much, and again, you're losing speed. However, I'm just going for time trials here. When going against other people online, this thing is certainly viable. The only thing I really don't like about this car is the fact that it's only got 2 boosts. I like to have at least 3 boosts on a car, kind of like the Superman car. Again, if you're a fan of Wonder Woman, this car is definitely viable. Again, it's probably not the best car in the game, but it's certainly up there with some of the others. And then the car which I thought seemed the most promising here is the Leonardo. And it certainly was the best, in my opinion, out of these 4 cars. The stats are great. It isn't the quickest car, it is going to be outpaced by, again, Superman, Street Wiener, some of those better top tier cars, but the overall all-round stats on this car make it a contender for sure. Again, I prefer charges over a boost bar, but it doesn't let this car down in any way. If someone was to ask me you can only get one of these new DLC cars, which one should they get? My personal opinion would be on Leonardo, but if you're asking, hey, I can only get one DLC car out of all of the ones that have dropped so far, my recommendation would still be to go for the Superman car from the last DLC drop. It is still my personal favourite car in the game, and it just outcontends most other cars when it comes to online races. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these brand new cars? What do you think about the stats? Are you going to be picking up any of them? Maybe you already have. Then let me know what you think about having used them in the comments below. Of course, the Batman expansion is on the horizon on December 2nd. It will be launching. Hopefully there'll be some great cars in there. Maybe we get a Batman versus Superman showdown where we get a Batmobile car that is actually better than the Superman car. We'll have to wait and see, but I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on everything with that expansion. If you did enjoy this video or if you found it helpful, then click that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing for a bunch more gaming content and coverage. You can also follow me over on Twitter at IamMisterBo. Apart from all that though, cheers for watching and for hanging out with me. I do super appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you around, but until then, as always, make sure you take care. Bye bye.